Hello, you hardcores out there. How you doing? Big P here, the voice of hardcore boxing. Big shout out, welcome estate, Spartan Demolition. Well, what can you say? Tommy's beat Jake, but Jake's not paid Tommy the double or quit or double or whatever bet that they had, whoever won. Tommy won on points, didn't he? Split decision, even though he got dropped at end last round. But Tommy's won fair and square. Should Jake Paul pay up? Right. Well, Jake Paul turned it with a contract because John Fury said, get it wrote down on a contract and we'll have that bet. So they took the bet. Jake Paul said, sign the contract. They said, no problem. They didn't sign the contract. They asked for the contract. Jake had a contract. John didn't sign it. Now John's running around saying, you owe us millions. This is how I look at it, right? The bet is all part of the script. That's why they didn't sign the contract, right? So if Jake wanted to Paul, I'd have had a bet with him. They'd have done an handshake, and that'd have been enough. Frank Warren and Mickey Duff used to have it all the time. Frank Warren took 50 grand off Mickey Duff in a carrier bag. When Robin Reed beat Henry Wharton, Duff and Warren had a 50 grand bet, and Frank Warren won. So all this about signing the contract and all this and that and blah de blah. It's just all rubbish. I don't buy into any of this nonsense. Do you seriously think if John Fury owed millions off Jake Paul, he let him get away with it? Of course he wouldn't. They're already earning millions. They've got a rematch clause. Do you know what I mean? They can spin that in any way they want now, the scripts. They're writing scripts like Vince McMahon, aren't they, to sell the fights? I can understand that, but often it's just plain old rubbish, innit? It's utter garbage what they're coming out with, but with John there running around saying, pay up, pay up. We're honourable men, we'd have paid up. John Fury paying up. Do me a favour, he's not put his hand in his pocket in his life. Never bought a round of drinks in his life. Next time he buys a round of drinks or picks up a tab, can somebody send me a selfie? We could call it John Watch. But trust me, he's never picked a tab up in his life. But hey ho, they won the fight, but they didn't sign the contract. If they were that confident Tommy were going to win, they'd have signed that contract, wouldn't they? So that's why all this tells me it's all a big put-up job. You know what I mean? All a big put-up job. But it's kept boxing going on it last few months, all this chat, because let's have it right. The big fights are not getting made, are they? So big John Fury calls for Jake Paul to pay up after loss to son Tommy in Saudi. Pop, pop, bang. Footage of John Fury refusing to sign Jake Paul all or nothing contract surfaces. Oh my God! What's happened here? In the Daily Mail, a story by Sam Brooks. So they're going on about utter complete nonsense, and he didn't sign contracts anyway. Oh, jeez. All that, man, for notes. All that for nothing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We've been duped, haven't we? So we've been duped, but hey ho, what does everybody think about this contract situation? Is it all rubbish just to sell the fight and just keep the Senzit mix? Because I think they're running out of ideas now what to say and do, aren't they? That's what I think anyway. I think I don't know what we're going to get next. Hey, what we're going to have next? John Fury versus Gordon Ramsay in a battle of the granddads. Is that what we're going to have? I don't know, but way boxing's heading at the moment, I'm very unsure about a lot of things around the sport. But well done to Tommy Fury for putting that yank in his place and getting the win. But it's Tommy Fury's team need to look at themselves for not signing the contract. They need to have a good look at themselves, the people around Tommy. Why didn't we sign that contract? Were we confident that Tommy would win? Or did we think we'd get shafted? Because when Tommy was supposed to be going for knockout, wasn't he all of a sudden becoming an Iceman? Didn't John Fury say you were icing professional cruiserweights and heavyweights in gym? Well, what happened on night? What happened on night? He couldn't even get rid of that Jake Paul, could he? The first time Jake Paul had fought a boxer in his life, a YouTuber, and Tommy Fury couldn't get him out of there. Couldn't do the job. What does that tell you? What's that tell you? Well, Tommy's not he's not a fighting man, is he? He likes to have a fight and look flashy and that, but he's not going to go that way, is he? But he can fight at a certain level, YouTube level. There's not wrong with that. All right, okie dokie. Peace out.